One of the things that I truly, truly, truly love about getting to know God is that you begin to get to know who you truly are and the fullness of your value and what it is that you are truly worth. And God has done a great job with helping me to see and understand my own true value. Because here's the thing, whenever we truly don't know the fullness of our value or what we are worth, we end up settling. And a lot of people may speak out their mouths and say, I know I'm worth this. I know I'm worth that. I'm worth more than this. I deserve more than this. But yet, still, in action, you don't show up like that. It shows up in the choices of men or women that you choose. It shows up in just the things that you desire. It shows up in your morals. It shows up in, the things that you receive, because you have really a low understanding of how valuable you truly are, especially in the eyes of God. And so one of the things I feel like we, as I'm gonna speak to women, do is we place value on external things. We place value on the clothes. We place value on the hair. And it's nothing wrong with enhancing, what I'm saying, your outer beauty, but understand this: in God's eyes, value, true value, is what's within you. And that may sound cliche, right? That beauty comes from the inside out, but it truly does, because when you have a level of confidence within yourself, you just love the skin that you're in, when you begin to embrace all of your natural beauty, you will begin to look even more beautiful on the outside, because you have an understanding of what you carry on the inside. And so this is why this is so valuable to God. And this is why we need to, as women, begin to appreciate and value ourselves for what it is or who it is that we are within ourselves, because that says it all. Like, you can conduct yourself in a way that is beautiful. You can conduct yourself in the type of attitude that you have that is attractive, right? There's so many things that is not even external that we actually possess that we don't operate in, because again, you feel like without makeup, you feel like without, weave, that you don't look as good as you should. And what that is really doing is diminishing, right? It's putting a mask over what it is that God created, because God created us uniquely different, with flaws and all, and for a greater purpose, right? And I think that God really truly uses the things that we deem as insecurities, because he wants us to embrace or see what it is that he sees. And if we don't do that, if we continue to place the value on the things on the outside, right, we are going to forever settle. And also, the validation comes from you having to hear somebody else tell you you're beautiful, because you truly don't think so. So then you look for that outside validation from a man to constantly tell you. Now, there's nothing wrong with being affirmed, but if you seek the source to be from somebody telling you that, then again, that's showing you your level of insecurity, and also not understanding who you truly are for real. We got to begin to do ourselves justice by embracing the naturalness that we were born into. And whenever you begin to embrace all of your flaws and everything, and love it no matter what anybody else thinks, then you will be surprised what you will begin to attract. You will be surprised who it is you will begin to attract. You will be surprised the level of confidence that you begin to have, simply because you begin to love yourself, simply because you have an understanding that you are truly valuable. You're not what your past says. You are not what anybody else has told you that was negative about you. But you are really all that, all on your own, because God created you that way.